Hey there, welcome to this week's brand messaging breakdown. We are talking about Basecamp. That is who we featured in our most recent brand breakdowns newsletter. But now we're going to jump into their website. We're going to talk about the hands. What are the hands? Those are the tactics that you use to infuse your personality and your positioning, who you are as a brand. That's what we're talking about today. So for Basecamp, let's actually start with the heart, because you have the heart, which is your mission, your vision, your values, your purpose. You have the head, which is your strategy and positioning. You have your hands, which is the website. Well, I want to talk about how those three things are put together on Basecamp's website. So let's start with the heart. What is Basecamp's mission? Basecamp's mission is to serve small businesses better than any other project management brand out there. What is their strategy and positioning? It's just that. It's that they are built for small businesses. That is a very different approach for a software like Basecamp, which is project management. Most of the other project management softwares out there are going after the whales, like the enterprise plans, people who have thousands and thousands of employees. Basecamp was built for small businesses. And the way that they take that, not just from the heart, but put it into the head and their positioning and then their hands, which is a website, they do it by infusing their messaging on their website with their positioning. So they use messaging on their website that speaks to a small business owner. What does a small business owner care about? They care about simplicity, ease of use, and they want to hear something that sounds down to earth. So the way this headline is written here, refreshingly simple project management. Your team deserves less. Ditch the ineffective stuff scattered everywhere approach and switch to Basecamp's all-in-one project management platform. So obviously this messaging was written for their website to speak to a small business owner, but it's also infused with their personality. So what's that mean? Well, the personality type, what is that? It, for them, is rebellious. They are a rebellious brand personality type. They're a little bit radical, they're a little bit defiant. They believe that project management software should be built for small business just as well as it should for enterprise companies. They're independent in their thinking, they're edgy a bit. So that is their brand personality type. So the way they've written this copy, which is your team deserves less, it's kind of a counterintuitive way to say something. And if you look at the rest of their website, especially this ad campaign, just let me do my job. There's too much slack in the system. Just let me do my job. They did these billboards, dear VP, of wasting my time. Just let me do my job. They built all this around the idea of speaking to a small business owner. And they even recorded this with two people, location scouted it, casted, directed, all of this done by two people, which again speaks to a small business owner. Small business owners have to be resourceful. And so this would speak to them in a way that makes sense. That's what great messaging is all about. It's taking the heart of a brand, their mission and purpose, infusing it into the heads, the strategy and positioning being built on that so that it's authentic and connects with people, and then working that into the hands, which are your website, your email, your copywriting, and infusing it with aspects of who you are from the heart and the head. So for them, it's about serving small businesses as well. It's about being positioned as a software built for small businesses. Even their homepage here, it's just very simply written. And they even have this right here where it's like a sticky note and just text links, things to check out. A sticky note would be very familiar for a small business owner visiting this website. And again, going back to their origin story, they started as a small business themselves. They were a design agency who realized they needed a solution, a software to manage all the different clients out there. So they kind of scratched their own itch and they never turned their back to who they serve. Even these testimonials here are just so simple, so easy to understand, and really written for small business owners. Balls don't drop, nothing slips through a crack. We've got peace of mind. This is something you can imagine a small business owner saying in their head, and they've actually written it out in a way that shows social proof, which is another one of the pillars of positioning. And that's all a part of our master messaging course. If you want to jump in there and learn more about it, obviously you can. We'd love for you to do that. But you can also learn for free by joining our Facebook group, Marketing Therapy Facebook group. We'll link that in this video. And would love to hear from you of how this might be helpful, what you're working on for you and your brand. Ultimately, Daniel and I want to help you build your brand in a way that's empathetic and personal. So hopefully this helps you do that. Can't wait to hear from you and connect with you further.